I love the ceremony that the Warriors had. That's like, I think a lot of people say it's one of the best ones we've ever seen. Another highlight from opening night was the Celtics and their honoring Bill Russell. I thought that was really awesome. If you notice on all the courts, there's a 6. Never the players check in that's to honor Bill Russell, and I'm glad the NBA has instituted this. It needs to stay forever because he is such a huge foundational player in the game. So just go ahead and keep that. Other takeaways from opening night, we had some pretty good games going on. We saw some teams. We saw the Celtics and Sixers, and Lakers and Warriors. There was some play that was really exciting. There were plays that were terrible and dumb, and that makes no sense. But it's a very successful opening night, for sure. Out of all the teams that played last night, which team impressed you the most?
I'm impressed by the Celtics, I think the most. I like the fact that they came out strong defensively, and Tatum and Brown had it going. 35 each from those guys. They got the win. I feel like they should be very much motivated with where they finished off their season, losing to the Warriors in the finals, and all the drama, for lack of better words, during the offseason with the Celtics organization. I feel like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown should be very hungry, should be very eager to go out there and prove themselves that it wasn't a fluke that they got to the NBA Finals. I want to see them take the next step, and I'm happy to see that they came out and handled against a team that's arguably going to be one of the best in the conference, and also playing against a guy that's been MVP candidate and also a former MVP in James Harden. I like that they came out strong and were competitive, and I hope they continue to build on that. I want to see them ascend and go further, and if they can, they have a chance to repeat as Eastern Conference champions.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they really missed a beat without their head coach. So yeah, that they were definitely impressive. Good point. But I'm gonna go with the Warriors for me to go through that recent drama and to still be a well-oiled machine, especially in that third quarter. It's like, oh no, here we go again. Because at first the shooting was really poor for most of the night. I mean, then once the third quarter hit, like same old Warriors, I was impressed with Wiseman. He looked pretty good out there. It looks like Kerr's being very intentional about playing his young guys so they get minutes and develop and get that experience. And this Warriors team really has a chance to be like the deepest team like we've seen by like talent. I'm talking about even comparing back to the championship years with KD and before that with Harrison Barnes and Spates and all them. So like this could be the deepest squad right here, like solely based on talent. Like you got Poole. I mean, he was basically another Splash Brother at this point. You got if Wiseman can develop to like and continue to develop and be that player we think he can be. Because I think he's a potential starter, not coming off the bench type player. He's a potential starting center, like over Kevin Looney. Because he can bring more offensively. We haven't really seen it yet. It's just that based on his tape, he can do it. We just haven't seen it yet in the NBA. But the Warriors are very impressive with all that drama. And shout out to Steve Kerr, because that had to take a lot as a head coach to rein all that in. And shout out to the players. Shout out to Steph. Yeah, that was my team I'm most impressed with. Peace.